What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the FitMenCook kitchen. One thing that you may not know about me is that some people may say I've got a slight addiction to buying things. So before in the past, I used to buy a whole bunch of sneakers. That moved on to me buying a whole bunch of t-shirts, which I kind of still do. And now that's moved on to me buying a whole bunch of kitchen gadgets. And why? I have no idea. I just like to buy things and try them out and to see if they work. So I guess my addiction is now your benefit, because I'm gonna share with y'all just some of my favorite kitchen gadgets. And the twist for this video is they are all under 30 bucks. Here we go. The first gadget that I want to show y'all is my SWAKI slow drip coffee and tea maker. So this bottom part is the flask or a beaker. And the second part is the filter. It's right here where you put all the coffee grinds or your tea. The top part is where you put in the ice water. This top part right here is the lid, which also has a removable hole so that way you can add in more ice or water at your leisure. The thing that I really love about this is that it is non-electric, so you can feel free to have it run all night. You can travel with this thing, and also you can customize your drink. So let me show you how. So I said that you can put in liquid, right? So imagine making your own dirty chai. You can add in ice cold chai tea here and then have it drip into the coffee grinds, and that will make your own dirty chai that you can enjoy in the morning time. Also, it doesn't take up any counter space. This sits on my bookshelf, so that way I'm not having to use up any counter space here in the kitchen. And it's really eye-pleasing too. Like, it drips below. It's kind of sexy looking, so it's a great conversation piece. Pour in your little cup of coffee or your tea, and you're good to go. This is a slow drip coffee maker, so this won't be as rich and as strong as a cold brew, because a cold brew takes about 24 hours. This will take a couple hours. So you can set this up overnight and it will slow drip overnight. So by the morning time, you have this beautiful black gold right here. It's only $24 on Amazon, so it was a great find. The next item that I want to show y'all is my olive wood salt cellar with a dual compartment and a swivel lid, just like this. Isn't it beautiful? So I gotta say, I posted this amazing recipe online, and I'm showing the video. At the end of the video, it's like seasoned to taste with sea salt and pepper. I'm doing like Salt Bae, throwing it up there. I was sexy with it. I was throwing it out there. The top comment I got was, "Hey, where'd you get that salt cellar?" They didn't ask about the recipe at all. They asked about this thing. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is a salt cellar that I found over at World Market, and it was only 20 bucks. So this is a dual compartment, but I use mine for salt and pepper because it's easy to pinch off and season to taste things, just like Salt Bae does right there. So this how I do it. I need my glasses. Snaps closed. This is durable stuff, so it's not gonna fall apart. The next item that I wanna show y'all is my OXO handheld mandolin. Hands down, the mandolin is one of my most used gadgets. This is a must-have tool for any serious prepper or for any cook. A couple things about this mandolin that I love. The first thing is this bottom part right here. I always forget to use the little guard to do stuff. And this has a place for the guard, so you can snap it into place each time. This is the lock position. This is a very safe tool because when it's in the lock position, this part is a little bit raised higher than this part, so that way I can drag my hands along it, and guess what? No cuts at all. The other part about this in terms of safety is that this part right here is rubber and this part is right here is rubber, so it's really easy to grip, and when I put it down, it doesn't move because it's rubber. Right now it's in the lock position, but when I turn this dial, it gives me different options for the thickness of whatever I'm going to cut. So right here I've got some cabbage. Let's say I want to cut some cabbage for meal prep. This is really thin cabbage. This would be great for a raw salad. Let's say that I wanted to saute some cabbage. I want some really thick pieces. I'll put it all the way to the end, slice it over, and now I've got these thick pieces of cabbage that I could use. So I found this one over at Sur La Table for only 25 bucks. I know. The next two items that I want to show y'all are for people who are really particular about the way that their eggs are cooked. I'm going to show y'all the EGGPERFECT egg timer, and the other one is it's by Tobolo. It's a perfect poach pout. So this first one with the egg timer, what it is, it's got a flat bottom and it simulates the inside of an egg, or it shows you the inside of an egg and how it's being cooked, so that way you can have a soft-boiled egg, a medium boiled egg, or a hard-boiled egg. And What you do is you set this in the pot of water with the eggs at the exact same time, so that way they can be the same temperature. You begin to boil it, this gauge on the inside of it begins to change. It goes from soft, then to medium, and then to hard. And depending on what you want the inside to look like is when you want to take out the eggs. For this example, I stopped mine between medium and soft, took it out, put it in some cold water, cracked it open, and it was around that same consistency, so it's pretty accurate. The second thing is by Tovolo. It's a perfect poach pouch. I really love the Tovolo brand. They've got some great products. This is cloth-like paper. Bring the water to a boil, crack an egg open into this pouch, put the pouch in the water, and then reduce the water to about a simmer, and this cooks for about 4 to 6 minutes. It gives you a perfectly poached egg. My one dislike about this is that the white part will cook on this piece of paper, and so it makes it really tough whenever you're trying to pull it off. This I found over at Crate & Barrel for I think $6, and this pouch, this is 20 of these pouches for $5, and this was over at Sur La Table. The next two items that I want to talk to y'all about have to deal with smell. And I love the smell of food because I love food, but I don't want to smell like food, and I don't want my place to smell like food. So there are two things in particular that I've been using recently. First thing is this Citrus Magic. This is one of the strongest citrus smells you'll ever smell. It's pretty accurate too. Have you ever tried to bite into an orange rind or to a lemon or lime, and then you're like, oh my God, it's so acidic, it's so citrusy? This is what this is. This is one of the strongest smells ever, and it cuts right to it. It's not only good for cooking, but it's also good for that person in your household that tends to blow it up and you don't understand why the paint in the bathroom is peeling. You need to get you some of this Citrus Magic because it'll help out with that. I also like it because it is non-aerosol, so this is something that you can travel with. I travel with these in my luggage. Put these into your gym bag, to your locker, to your office. So, and ladies, you can put this into your purse as well. The other thing I want to share with you all is this Rejuvenator, a complete game changer for me. These are just charcoal bags. Outside is cloth, like cotton or so. And you put these in areas, and it's supposed to purify the air, and it absorbs the odor. So I live in a condo where everything, in a loft where everything kind of gets the smell and the odor of food, including in my closet. And I've got a huge walk-in closet, and I put just one of these bags into the closet, and I went to the gym, and I came back in about 2 hours, literally the smell was gone. And what I love about them too is that they come in different sizes. This is a variety pack. So these are the main two sizes, and then they'll send you two of these sizes and this size. So this could be like for a drawer. This could be for a shoe. And you know, if you got funky feet, and you know who I'm talking about, if you're sitting there trying to look around, yeah, you know I'm talking about you. If your feet stink, then get you one of these and put them in there, and it will help to absorb the odor. The Citrus Magic I found over at Kroger for $6, and the Rejuvenator I found on Amazon, and this bag of 5 was $25. The last item that I want to show y'all is my Hamilton Beach sandwich maker. And what you do is you put a round English muffin on the top and then the bottom, and then also on the top you first pour in the eggs, and then you top it off with the English muffin, and then on the bottom you add the muffin bottom, and then maybe some cheese or whatever else, and then in about 5 minutes it mixed the entire thing. Some people see this as just a sandwich maker. I see this as a dual cooktop. You got a cooktop right here, and you got a cooktop right here. It's heating up right now, that's why I'm grabbing it like this, because the entire thing gets hot. Imagine the different things that you could do with this tool. Even though I love the compact design of it, one thing I dislike about it is the circular design, and that doesn't really fit the average person's diet per se, just because most of the stuff that we buy in the store, like bread and cheese slices, are all rectangular. So, but that doesn't mean that this machine can't be hacked for you. So this is how I hack it. So, and the bottom part is where you would put the bottom bun. I'm actually going to add in 2 scrambled eggs because the bottom part is much larger. And look at that. I pour it in, still have room on top, and there's no spillage. I'm gonna close that immediately. To the top part, I'm gonna add in some of that raw cabbage that I just cut up, and I'm gonna put some cheese so that it becomes one nice, beautiful red cabbage patty. Close it up, and in about 5 minutes, it's going to cook everything. If you're scrambling up the eggs, Imagine making the scrambled eggs and putting in there some drained tuna, or putting in some chicken, or putting in maybe even some black beans and some bell pepper to give it a nice Southwest flair. So you can literally make a protein-rich sandwich as you get dressed and brush your teeth, and in 5 minutes you're walking out the door. Okay, so it's about ready. So the only thing I'm gonna do is slide this top part around like this, and it falls below to this layer. Isn't that crazy? I love it. I love this stuff. I'm gonna just pop this part up to it, and then pop this part, and look at that. A beautiful frittata right there. You slide it over into your sandwich, and you're good to go. I just love gadgets like this where you can just hack the heck out of it. Put it on top, and you're good to go. And guess what? It's not hot, so you're not trying to juggle it, trying to eat it at the same time. I bought it just off a whim, and I'm glad I did. It was only 30 bucks at Kohl, so I'm gonna post the link below in case you wanna go and cop one too. All right, I wanna thank y'all for watching today's video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. Now, I want you to post below the gadget that I talked about today that you really wanna try, and y'all know that I do not like being out of the loop. So if there is a gadget out there that your boy Kevin FitMenCook needs to try out, I want y'all to share it below in the comment section so I can go and scoop it up. All right, y'all, until next time, I want y'all to keep it healthy, but what? Of course, never, ever boring. Boom! Peace.